Look down at your ankles at the end of the day. Do you see those deep red lines from your socks pressed into swollen skin? Do your legs feel like they weigh 100 pounds? And just when you finally lie down to get some well-deserved rest, bam! A vicious calf cramp jolts you wide awake in sheer agony. If you're over 60, I know you're nodding your head right now. Please hear me, you are not alone. I see this endless cycle of daytime heavy legs and nighttime cramps every single day. You aren't the first to suffer from this, and you definitely won't be the last. But here's the good news. I know exactly why your legs are trapping all that fluid, and more importantly, I know how to prevent it. Today, I'm going to show you 5 specific exercises to fix this. And the absolute best part? You don't even need to stand up. No getting down on the floor, no equipment, no pills. These movements are so incredibly simple that people constantly write to me in the comments saying, "Doc, what the heck? Why didn't I know I could fix this in 5 minutes literally just sitting in my chair? You're a lifesaver." Now, before we begin, we just need 2 things. Grab a small towel and some kind of ball. A tennis ball or a dog ball works perfectly. If you don't have a ball, a water bottle is a great option. And actually, if you have a bottle with cool water, that is going to feel absolutely amazing on your feet. Why? I'll show you right now. So, grab a chair, get your things, and let's get that heavy fluid moving up and out of your legs. The secret of our routine today lies in a strict sequence. We will work on a bottom-up principle. Imagine a tube of toothpaste. To squeeze the paste out, you start from the very bottom and gradually move up. Our venous and lymphatic systems work in exactly the same way. We will start by warming up the feet to open the valves and stimulate microcirculation. Then we will activate the calf muscles, our second heart, and finish with the knees and thighs to push the stagnant fluid higher. Are you ready to restore your legs' health? Sit back comfortably, straighten your spine, and let's begin. Exercise number 1, the foot roll. Place that ball or bottle right under your right foot. Start slowly rolling it from your heel all the way to the base of your toes. Apply just a slight pressure until you feel a pleasant massage. There should be no pain. Why are we doing this? We are working on the plantar fascia. As we age, the tissues in our feet lose their elasticity and become stiff, which disrupts the blood flow in the smallest capillaries. By rolling the ball, you are literally kneading those stiff tissues to open up circulation. But that's not all. The soles of our feet are packed with nerve endings. Gentle pressure on them sends a direct signal to your brain. Everything is fine. You can relax. This reduces the overall tension in your nervous system, which is absolutely critical for preventing those vicious night cramps caused by overstrained nerve fibers. Perform this movement smoothly and breathe deeply. Do this for about 1 to 2 minutes on your right foot, and then be sure to switch legs. You should already start feeling a slight warmth and tingling in your feet. That means the blood has officially started its journey upward. Exercise number 2, the towel scrunch. Now that the feet are warmed up and the nervous system is calmed, we need to start our pump at the lowest level. Spread your small towel out on the floor in front of you. Place your bare feet on the edge of the towel closest to you. Now, your task is to use only your toes to grab the fabric and pull it under your arch, gathering the towel into folds. Spread your toes, grab the fabric, and pull it toward your heel with some effort. Why is this exercise absolutely essential? Throughout our lives, we wear tight, stiff shoes. The muscles that control our toes and support the arch of the foot gradually atrophy from a lack of use. When you make these gripping movements, you force those sleeping muscles to work. As soon as a muscle contracts, the blood vessels expand, and a powerful rush of blood flows to the foot. Gather the towel completely under your feet, then smooth it out and repeat the process once more. Exercise number 3, ankle circles. We are moving one level up. The feet are prepped. Now our target is the ankle joint. This is a bottleneck through which all the blood vessels and nerves pass. If your ankle is stiff, fluid will inevitably pool at the bottom. Lift your right foot slightly off the floor. Start drawing the largest circle possible in the air with the tips of your toes. Imagine a pencil is tied to your big toe, and you need to draw a perfect circle on an invisible wall in front of you. We will do 2 sets of 10 to 12 rotations clockwise, and then 10 to 12 rotations counterclockwise for each leg. Do this slowly and mindfully. When you move the joint through its full range of motion, the joint becomes more mobile, pressure on the blood vessels is relieved, and the path opens up for stagnant lymph and venous blood to flow upward. Exercise number 4, ankle pumps. And now we move on to the most important exercise against night cramps and swelling. We are moving up to the calf muscles, often called a person's second heart. When your calf contracts, it squeezes the veins and literally pumps the blood upward against gravity. While sitting on your chair, keep your feet flat on the floor. Now, keeping your toes planted, lift both of your heels off the floor as high as you can. At the very top of the movement, consciously squeeze your calf muscles and hold that tension for exactly 1 second. Then, slowly and smoothly lower your heels back down to the ground. We are doing both legs at the same time. Keep a nice, steady, unhurried pace. We will do 2 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions. Every time you lift those heels, you are activating that pump. Just imagine all that heavy, stagnant fluid finally being pushed up and out of your lower legs. Take a deep, calming breath, finish your last few reps, and let your calves completely relax. You're doing great. Before we move on to the final exercise, I want to share a quick resource with you. If you've been enjoying this routine and you'd like to make it easier to come back to, I created a detailed printable guide with all of these exercises in one place. You can open it on your phone, tablet, or computer, or print it out and keep it somewhere nearby, for example, on your nightstand, so the routine is always easy to access. The guide includes large photos, clear instructions for every exercise, and some helpful tips for your feet and legs. I also added a link and a QR code for each exercise, so whenever you need a quick reminder, you can jump straight to that specific part of the video without searching, rewinding, ads, or long introductions. So if you'd like to save time and keep this routine close by, the link is in the description below. Now, let's continue. Exercise number 5, leg extensions. Finally, we move to the top level of our system, the knees and thighs. To ensure that all the fluid we just pumped up doesn't get stuck around the knee, we need to engage the largest muscles in our legs. Sit up straight and lean back against the chair for support. Smoothly lift one leg, straightening it at the knee so that it is almost parallel to the floor. As soon as the leg is straight, consciously flex the muscles on the front of your thigh. Squeeze your glutes slightly as well. While holding your leg in the air, add the final touch. Point your toes away from you for 1 second, then pull them toward you for 1 second. After that, smoothly lower your leg to the floor. Now repeat with your other leg. We will alternate legs, doing a total of 20 repetitions. That's 10 times for each leg. This pushes the blood through the pelvic area straight into the general circulation and gently stretches the sciatic nerve. Now, let's talk about how to get the maximum benefit from these movements, because when you do them is almost as important as how you do them. If your main problem is swelling and heaviness, the best time for this routine is toward the evening. If your main problem is night cramps, do this routine during the last hour before going to bed. Warm calves that are well supplied with fresh blood are much less likely to cramp at 2 a.m. By the way, if you want to enhance the effect, right after completing this routine, place your feet on a footstool or a couple of pillows so they are slightly higher than your hips, and leave them there for 10 to 15 minutes. Now, gravity itself will drain what your second heart just set in motion. You don't need to do anything. Just relax while the excess fluid naturally leaves your legs. We are officially done with the exercises, but before we say goodbye, let me share one more quick life hack. If you ever crave a little treat or want something tasty to snack on, try having a small piece of dark chocolate. Not milk chocolate, not the sweet stuff, real dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa. Dark chocolate is packed with compounds that help your blood vessels relax and actually improve your blood circulation. Of course, do this without fanaticism. You don't need to eat the whole bar, just a small square is enough. I know the bitter taste isn't for everyone, but if you happen to enjoy it, it's a fantastic, heart-healthy snack that perfectly complements what we did today. If you felt relief even while watching, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends and loved ones. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new videos on how to stay healthy and active in your golden years. Stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and wishing you light and happy legs.